Emotions still getting warmed up. Game number 2, Korea and Czechia hosting yet another World Baseball Classic. Team Korea's ace, Jun-So, the right-hander, he pitched the first game against Australia as the Aussies upset Korea.
It was unfortunate, but for today, that is all in the past, and he is pretty much an infielder's delight. And he can go deep because he will get some early outs with those ground balls.
The DH climbs in, Milan Prokop. Called strike 3. Stone plate umpire rings him up.
Start off the plate, let it come back in. Good framing job there by the already busy Dongwon Park, the catcher.
Now the third baseman, Martin Chervinka. Chervinka to center field. A base hit. The first of the 2026 tournament for Czechia. 1 on, 1 out in the first for Taran Vavra. He is the only player on Czechia's roster with MLB experience. Broken bat, rolled to second. Kim plies the tag, throws the first, a double play. Haesung Kim gets So out of the jam, and there's another one of those ground balls. Padishak, the ace of Czechia, has the ball for its tournament opener. In his second appearance in a World Baseball Classic, the WBC debut of the batter he is facing in Kim. And there's some speed on the base paths now after a leadoff walk. 1 on, 1 out, no score in the bottom of the first. Kwon Jung-hoo Lee. Lead with a rope to right field. Kim will stop at second. 2 aboard for Korea in this first inning. And Min An, another one of the talented 22-year-olds like Do-Young Kim on second base right now. And a 3-1 pitch. That's ball 4, and the bases are now loaded. It's from 14 pitches and only 5 strikes so far. Jeff Bardo already warming in the Czech bullpen. Young Moon. This is the next wave for Korea. Body shocks 2-1. Moon hammers it in the air, right center field. This ball is gone! And grand for Korea.
그런데 슬램 문보경 이 완벽한 아치가 대한민국에게 화제를 솟아납니다.
A moon shot and an early 4-0 lead.
That is a humongous lift for that dugout. For an entire country seeing the good start they're off to right now. Impact right off the bat. Exactly what they needed.
Young Jun-So working with a 4-0 lead in the second. Monica Krupp with 1 out and nobody on. Krupp smacks it to right field, an opposite field single. And the second hit in as many innings for Czechia. Ball 4 low. And suddenly 2 aboard for Czechia and still only 1 away. Wojtek Minshik. 1-2. Minshik goes around and gives So the second out. Willie Escala bunts it. So Fields throws. The foot came off the bag, and so Escala gets cheeky, and now Czechia has the bases loaded. You wonder what Max Preda is feeling right now, the youngest player on Czechia's roster. 4-0 Korea, but Czechia with the bases loaded. On a 2-2, Preda. It's a fly ball to left field. Jones backs up and is there to make the catch. And so leaves them loaded and keeps Korea in front. A roaring start for Team Korea in its tournament opener, prompting Czechia to bring in Jeff Bardo. Team Korea's second trip to the plate, bottom of the second. This one will be a fair ball for Park. Down the line into the corner. Picked up by Escala. Park will stand up at second with a leadoff double.
Well, he came out with a plan to swing and swing hard, and unfortunately for Bardo, both pretty much where he's looking.
Bardo's first pitch, a little flare into right field, a base hit for Kim. Stop sign held up for Park at third, and the first 2 are on and at the corners for Korea in the second. Ground ball to short. That will get a run home. Czech trying to turn 2, and instead the throw goes over the head of Mujik at first base, but Korea adds to its lead. Korea 5, Czechia 0. Team Korea can mash. This is a lineup that you do not want to see get hot. Shea Whitcomb. Whitcomb hits one hard to deep left field, and this one is out of here. Second home run of the evening for Korea, which pads its lead, now up by 6.
I think the idea is go out there, make an adjustment from what you see before. And mainly, how is he pitching to you? What part of the plate are you trying to cover? But also, take your best swing. make them pay.
Another arm out there for Korea. Woo Ju-jung is for Hanwha in the KBO. 51 appearances in 2025. Made 2 starts. An ERA of 2.85.
And sometimes it gets away from him.
Very first pitch out of the bullpen. Punks Preda.
Yeah, it hurts, but at the same time, you get the leadoff guy on.
Ahead of Cervinka, 1-2. Cervinka, bloop, and a base hit. Hit number 7 for Czechia. And another base hit, a single. Taran Vavra, first and second, 1 out.
This is where you also want to remind him, Steven, don't play as a pitcher with the scoreboard. Mentality right now is a 1-0 game. You have to protect.
As a hitter, you're probably feeling something else. Vavra lifts a high drive, right field. This ball's got carry. It's gone! And we got a brand new game in the Tokyo Dome. Taran Vavra with a 3-run shot to cut the deficit in half. 6-3 in the 5th. A lot of ball game left. Walla returns for another inning of work through 16 pitches. Min An. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Now it's a big out.
Walla, another overthrow. Hits Moon with a fastball, an 0-2 pitch. Shea Whitcomb, who's 1 for 2 at a home run his last trip up there. That was in the 3rd. Whitcomb again unloads on a ball, and this one's gonna go. Deja vu for Shea Whitcomb.
Very nice adjustments. Staying through the zone a little bit longer. And just keying in, Steven, on one area. This really is a big blow against Kabbalah here.
Bottom of the 7th in the Tokyo Dome, 8-3 Korea. 10th pitcher of the night. On to the left, that's down for a hit. Going to second, sliding in safely is On. Amen Bach. A lot of speed. Comes off the bench to pinch run for On. On the ground, base hit into right center field. Bach's going to score easily. RBI single for Moon. Min Jae-shin pinch running for Moon at third base. Ha-sung Kim batter at the plate. Kim with a hot shot off of Erkele on the mound. Redirects to Vavra at short. The Dodger makes it double digits for Korea. 10-3 is the lead now. Jahmai Jones. Jones hammers a ball to left field. This ball is gone! Another home run for Korea. Jahmai Jones gets in on the fun. And Korea turns this one up to 11. The 4th home run of the game for Korea. Korea 11, Czechia 3. Leadoff walk.
Really hoping to see something that could drive and put it in a gap somewhere here.
Drives the ball to right, hooking toward the line, and it drops down. Going first to third is Krejcik. Checks on the corners, nobody on the 9th. And Pospisil pinch hitting. Pushed in the air to left. Plenty deep to get the job done. Krejcik home on a sacrifice fly. Now 11-4. And a nice round of applause from the fans here in the Tokyo Dome. Johnson down on strikes. And Czechia down to its final out. Strike 3 swinging. And that's the ball game. Team Korea behind 4 home runs. Powers its way to a Pool C opening win. 11-4 the final score.